Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
I am Optimus Prime.
So you got an animated paint style and you're in a crappy stop-motion animation. Pretty funny, huh? Himsa said it, not me, sir. Why so why? Because you suck. Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Transformers figure. It's from Transformers Siege. It's the 35th anniversary cell animation Optimus Prime. Now, I found this figure on Halloween, actually, at my local Walmart here in Greenwood, Indiana, and they had these things mismarked. They had them for $19.87. The larger figures they were supposed to be $29 and some on change, I believe, but one of the managers went back and was like, yep, they're $19.87, so I got all three. So let's go ahead and jump in here and take a look at the box. So here we have Optimus Prime in the packaging, and I really dig this. The cell animation is really nice. They call it classic animation in the actual packaging. The package itself is pretty much a variation of the Transformers Siege boxes we've been getting. It does have this new 35th anniversary logo right there, which is very cool. It says Transformers, more than meets the eye. 35 in this kind of retro style look, and it says 1984 to 2019, which is very cool. Now, oddly, out of all the other figures that I picked up, Optimus is the only one that doesn't have his own artwork on the side. It's got the standard Siege art, which makes me think that they did a change in the run of the packaging and decided to put the individual art pieces on the sides of them there. Maybe they just didn't have his done in time. I don't know, it's just kind of odd. Top of the package, pretty much the same that we've been getting. So the side of the box, here's the 35th anniversary logo. Definitely very cool. I am digging that. And then here's Optimus, the classic animation paint, which I am digging. I'm excited for that because this is the first time I've actually had one of these. But yeah, here's the back of the package. We get the robot mode, we get the vehicle mode, and we get the 35th anniversary logo, and that's about it. So just kind of a close-up here. There it is, looking all types of cool. Now, I know there have been customizers that have been doing this kind of animation style paint app for a while, and I'm pretty sure that there's some Masterpiece figures and Takara figures that have it as well. This is the first time we've seen this on a mass release in the United States, and the first time I've owned one, and I am really digging it. I don't know if everybody's going to like it or not. It's probably going to be like Nika does the video game repaints, which I dig. A lot of people don't, and I can see this being the same with the Transformers. Personally, I think this looks cool as hell. But that's about it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get the classic animation Optimus Prime out of the box and see what we think. So here we have Optimus Prime out of the packaging, and I gotta say, between the Megatron and the Optimus Prime, I think I like the Optimus Prime a little bit better. I think it lends better to this animation style. And that being said, I will say the paint apps on this, you can actually feel them, and they kind of scrape off pretty easy. So be aware of that. Not so much with the Optimus here, I've noticed, as I have with Megatron, which is, it is what it is, I guess. And up close, these things don't look that great. From a distance, it looks pretty good, but if you get the figure up close, I mean, it's obviously got those paint marks on them. So, I don't know, it's a very interesting piece. Looking at the paint scheme, straight out of the gate, I gotta say, at first I'm like, why does he have a bunch of white here? And then going back and looking at the G1 cartoons, he is white on his legs and waist. However, he doesn't have the silver paint that's on there. That should have all been blue, and that was really about the biggest mistake I've seen on this paint app. Of course, it is the, Siege Optimus, and he comes with the Battle Axe / Shield, so I'm going to take that off really quick, kind of throw him back there. So he's got the transforming shield that turns into the Battle Axe. So I'm going to unfold it right here, like that. And yeah, there it is. I am not a fan of that. I wish instead of doing that, they would have just made that translucent orange plastic to kind of mimic his Energon axe he had in the show. That being said, I mean, everything else is actually pretty decent on the figure. This is the same exact figure that we got in the original release of the Siege Prime. His head moves back and forth, up and down. He does have a twist at the arm. They do move out that far thanks to the stacks. There's a mushroom peg at the upper arm. He has got a single jointed elbow there. His wrist does twist. He does have a twist at the waist. His legs kick up that far. They kick all the way back. He does kick out quite a bit. And he's got a slight twist at the ball joint at the knee, or I'm sorry, at the waist. The knee is on a single joint, and then he does not have any kind of toe articulation, but he does have that ankle rocker pivot we love! With this being his widest possible stance with both feet still flat on the floor. Now taking a closer look at the figure itself, I love the deco on the chest here. The windows look great. I think that really stands out. The Autobot logo is okay. It almost looks a little camouflage in there. The head looks good. I like the sculpt, the cartoon blue eyes, the yellow lights on the chest. Now, the stacks are silver, which they were kind of a grayish silver in the cartoon. I just wish they were a little bit bigger. That's what she said. Oh! But he's got the little backpack that we get from the original Siege figure going on there. Overall, I think they did a pretty good job with the look of this in an animation style. I am definitely digging him. Out of the two figures between him and Megs, he's definitely picking up the cartoon look for me. Now, looking at the midsection of the figure, again, it's the same thing that we got in Siege. I like the waist and the legs and the hips. That looks pretty good. He's got the little stripy thing on his gun, which is alright. But I think they did a really good job with this midsection. It looks really nice. It's a bit tiger stripy on the arms. It is what it is. He's got all the backpack and kibble from the other figure as well. This time, though, the arms have got these really bright white bits for the front of the truck, which, I don't know, it looks okay. They're kind of hanging in the back, so you can't see it too much. But all the paint apps around the waist there look nice. The reflection, the blue, everything looks pretty decent. The arms have the yellow on it, which is nice. I'm definitely digging all the details. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure. Again, we get that cell paint going on there, the animation paint, which looks pretty decent, I guess, on the legs. Now, he's got this kind of whitish, silvery paint on his shins that didn't exist in the original Transformer cartoon. That should have all been the same blue color, which is kind of weird. The back's got a lot of white going on, but that's mainly for the transformation when he gets into the truck mode, so that's fine. It's very Ultra Magnus looking to me on the backside there. Everything else is pretty decent. I like the blue color. It's nice cobalt blue. And then he's got the little lights on his toes, which again, I don't think that's very cartoon accurate. That's more toy accurate, but it is what it is. For comparison, here we have the classic animation Optimus Prime next to the regular Optimus Prime, and looking at them, I swear this guy is just slightly taller than this guy, which is really kind of weird. But then looking at the waist, it looks like his ball joints on his waist are a little bit more pronounced than the ones on this Optimus. So I'm not sure what's going on there. It may just be the paint, I don't know. Looking at them, man. I don't know which one I like better, to be honest. This one definitely has more of a G1 style deco. It's very bright. This is very dark. The silver paint and everything here. To be honest, I'm kind of thinking I like this one a little bit better in the fact that you can transform it, move it around, pose it, and not worry about scratching it. This one's very, very pretty. It looks cool, but I'm afraid that paint, if you keep transforming it over and over and moving it around, it's just going to scratch that up and not look as good. But they're both very, very cool, very fun, and I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up between the two. Looking at the sides, I mean, they're really identical. The biggest thing is this has a lot of white and brighter plastics than this one does. And on both figures, all the additional paint apps are actually on the front. So he's got all the silver paint damage on this one, and this one has the cell animation. The other interesting thing is the gun has got the cell animation on this versus this gun here. And I don't know, it kind of gives it a more grayish look than black. So here we have Optimus Prime in his truck mode, and it's the exact same mold that we received with the previous Siege figure set. Transform is exactly the same, so no differences there. It's still got the gappy issues back there, but I will say from the front angle, I do like the look. It definitely has a very cartoon look with those windows on there, so that is very, very cool. Now, the shading on the sides, it's okay looking. It really kind of depends at what angle you're looking at this thing at, where it looks kind of weird. It looks pretty good in the white right there from a distance. Yeah, as far as the front, this looks very cartoony. The side, again, it is what it is. And then the shading right there has more of a tigery kind of look, to be honest. So if you were going to display this, I would definitely do it at this angle. So is the Walmart exclusive 35th Anniversary Siege Classic Animation Optimus Prime something that you want in your Transformers collection? Yes and no. This could be an easy pass for people. This is a very particular style of figure, very stylized. It's got that animation look. Not everybody's going to like that. If you've already got the Siege Optimus Prime, there is zero difference in the figure except for the paint deco. Being a G1 fan back in the day as a kid watching this cartoon, I really do like it. I like the animation look. It definitely looks better from a distance than it does up close. This could be something to keep in the box because that paint can actually scrape off, so be aware of that. You know, I got it on sale and I really do like it. I think it looks good. I think it looks better than the Megatron figure, so if you had to choose, I would go with this one. If you really don't care about this animated look, and you don't care about it being an exclusive or a 35th anniversary, then this could be an easy pass, especially if you've already got the Siege Optimus. So yeah, the G1 fans, I think, are going to dig him. So there he is, the Walmart exclusive 35th Anniversary Classic Animation Optimus Prime.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.